the aviation bug bit me, oh, it bit me hard.
At a very young age,
out of the clear blue of the western sky comes Sky King.
one TV show kept him spellbound.
And I would sit there and watch Sky King every Saturday at 11:30. Brought to you by Nabisco.
Now, more than 60 years later,
This airplane was known as the pilot maker.
nothing has changed.
All I do is eat, sleep, and think about aviation.
Johnny Mazza has good reason to love flying. It's in his DNA, thanks to his dad.
47, he built the runway in Metalka, and he kept a plane there. I was born in 52, and as far back as I can physically remember, 4 or 5 years old, we flew all the time.
Looking back at the early years,
I was 9 years old at the time,
his flying skills took off.
and I always remember this. As we would take off, my mom would be watching me, and my dad would always put his hands up, to show that I was flying the plane.
By the time most teens were ready to take their driver's license test,
Soloed at 16, private at 17, a commercial at 18.
Johnny Mazza just loves to fly. He's been in the cockpit of
I bet you it's 100 plus different type of aircraft he's flown. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. I'm proud of him.
While flying is his passion, pools and spas are his bread and butter. It's a business his dad started in 1960 and one Johnny has expanded, now shipping pools around the world.
We have a good product. We promote it. I think we're very, very easy as a manufacturer to work with. There aren't many pool manufacturers. There aren't.
I'll say this, and don't tell him I said it, but he's good at everything he does. I don't know what it is, but yeah, he does well at business and the aviation world.
In business, Johnny gives credit
Get all of them.
where credit is due.
It's a team effort. Always remember that. When you see a very successful person, look around. This was the advanced trainer for the Navy in World War II.
But with all the planes he's flown, his favorite are the warbirds, planes flown in World War II.
It's truly an honor to fly these airplanes. It really, really is.
But between the planes and honors he's had over the years, there is one that's above all others.
I think getting into the Aviation Hall of Fame,
For all he's done for aviation for the state of Virginia.
it wasn't my flying that got me into it. It was all the work I've done on the aviation board to help develop the air transportation system of Virginia.
And while his dad taught him to fly and he taught his son to fly, the younger Mazza finally has one up on his dad.
We basically have all the same ratings, except recently I went and got my seaplane rating, and that's actually the only one he does not have.
How's that make you feel to be one step ahead of your dad?
Awesome. I get to brag about something.
Johnny Mazza's passion isn't just about flying, it's about aviation. He says there's a difference, and he works hard to make people understand.
When you're in an airliner, you're not flying. That is transportation. You're not experiencing the joy of flying. Go to your local airport, rent an airplane, and pay an instructor to take you up and let you go fly. Even if it's for 15 minutes, go do it. It'll change your life. It really will.
Johnny Mazza's goal and the goal of many others is to get young people interested in aviation. Those numbers are trending up, and Mazza knows firsthand all it takes is one flight. That's a look inside Wayne's World. I'm Wayne Koval, CBS 6 News.